Good evening, everybody. Thank you very much for joining me here on A1R Psychic Radio and Moonstruck TV. My name is Zsuzsanna Hörcsög. I'm a psychic and a medium, an intuitive teacher, a coach, and a therapist. And then you are watching this show, Zsuzsanna Medium, live here on A1R Psychic Radio and Moonstruck TV. Now, as you can see, this has been, I think this is now the sixth episode. So thank you very much for joining me here, being here, and just engaging in any kind of all the conversations, what we are bringing here for you. So today we are going to take two callers, but before that, I just like to update you on some of the things coming up here on this show. And I'm absolutely certain that you will enjoy and then you will look forward to next Tuesday, especially. So I just started with this week. Those of you who have found me on social media, Zsuzsanna Medium, and also my website, zsuzannamedium.com, thank you very much for joining me. And just like how I always say, it's so easy to remember the name because it has only 9 letters, and it's ZSUZSANNA medium.com. So while I'm mentioning social media, because if you have been following my pages, you know that on Sundays I have the Sunday Souls Conversation, which is an open platform for all of you to join in. If you would like to have a free reading or a card or some inspiration from Spirit, so that is a space for you. So please find my page on my Facebook, which is Zsuzsanna Medium, and it's on Sundays, 6:30, 7 p.m. onwards, UK time, and it is about 1 o'clock, 1:30, 2 o'clock in Easter time. So that's one lovely thing for you there as well, because I always feel it's just so gorgeous to give something back to all of us, especially the times we live right now on this reality, in this reality right now. So that's one of the things. Now, another thing, also on my Facebook page, you can find me my February offer, which are offers which are all valid for all my services, my readings and healing and coaching sessions as well. So please visit my Facebook. You can find everything there. And I tell you what, one of the conversations, I'm just always so excited to be. One of the conversations this week, when I have 3 cards, when I do my 3 cards and inspirational conversations for you, one of the conversations was this quiet anticipation. And I feel that this is what is happening and coming forward on this platform here when you are tuning in with this show, with my show, Zsuzsanna Medium. And why I'm saying this, because from next week onwards, I'm starting inviting friends and starting inviting speakers and guests to these shows to share the space, to share the conversation, to see how we can approach the same conversations what we all have, and then just really giving us healing, giving us encouragement, giving us encouraging words. So please watch out for next Tuesday, the 23rd of February, where my guest, my very, very first guest, is going to be Stephanie J. King. Now, Stephanie is an author, a healer, a trance medium, and she has many, many books. So for the moment, I'm just going to show you a few. So if you are familiar with the book Divine Guidance, which is a channeled material with what she calls, or what the space, or the universe calls her, is the IMI material. And then I have another book. Yeah. This one, The Life is Calling. And then if you are familiar with my Facebook page, you know that from time to time I read from these books. Okay, so these are the 3 ones I have here. But then I feel that what is really outstanding and important, and I think that's why perhaps come here and then join next Tuesday, because she published not long ago a very special book which is called Grave Doubts. And I'm going to show you the Grave Doubts. And while I'm saying it is so very special, because this is a channeled material from her late husband, who passed in his early 50s. And he was a gentleman who would never, ever have any such conversation what we are having here. And then he would be the one who's really doubting any existence of afterlife. And then once he passed, at the beginning of the book, he's really talking about his own experience, what was happening to him, whom he met or whom he wanted to meet, but the person was not there and he had to wait a little bit. And I'll tell you what, I have not really read the whole book, but I'm finding it absolutely fascinating. And why I'm saying this, because it is written in the first person, so it is direct conversation from Stephanie's husband. And really, I really get the sense of who that person was and how much his understanding has changed after he has passed. And I tell you what, this is just something very, very, very special to present you here. So please make sure that you tune in next Tuesday at 5 p.m. EST, 10 p.m. GMT on those days when I'm here on Tuesdays. And then before we move on to our first caller, I need to tell you that Jack Canfield quite recently, he said that congrats to Stephanie J. King on the release of Grave Doubts, a story of one man's incredible afterlife testimony. If you are grieving in any way, this book will grant you understanding, healing, and peace, plus inspiration to live your best life now. So when you are visiting my Facebook page, from time to time, I can read a few little sections here and there from this book. But then my sensation was I had to actually get the real book, not just the electronic version, because I found that once I heard something, my thoughts and my energy was really going away with what I heard. And it really made me reflect on my own experiences and my own life. And then what I'm finding with this book is that I can open it anywhere and I can read anything, any section, and that would be just enough for the moment. And then I can put the book away and then come back and read something else. But obviously I will read it from front to cover. But this is definitely something to watch out for, to engage in the conversation. And with Stephanie, we were saying that feel free to send me an email, send a question if you have any question about any of these books or any of her material. But then really, if you are going through some bereavement, or if you have questions, or if you have, the whole, what is happening with the soul, what is happening to us after life, and then in this book, she's really bringing everything forward. And it's quite remarkable because that's not her work, not her written work, but then what her husband was giving her. And I really got a very, very strong sense of this gentleman very, very soon as I started reading. So I'm just wholeheartedly recommending this book to you. And come back next Tuesday, 23rd of February, to hear more. And then also on my Facebook page, I can read a little section here and there from the book. So here we go. So that is coming up, and let's see. I always say that I'm going to the callers very, very soon at the beginning of the show, but then today actually I'm going to do this. So we have Carrie in Daytona Beach, Florida, USA. Thank you very much for being here, Carrie. Can you hear me, please?
Yes, I can. Thank you for having me.
Oh, lovely. Lovely. Thank you for waiting, and thank you for being patient. So how can we help you today here, please?
Well, I've lost many people in my life, but the most devastating was my son in 2014. And so I was just wondering if you guys could make a connection with him for me, or if you get anything off of that.
Okay. So while I'm listening to your words, first of all, I'm really sorry for the loss of your son. But as I'm listening to you, I'm present. Would you understand that he's showing me things with his feet, like one foot and then the other one, as if I want to kick, as if I want to move one foot at a time. Would you understand? So he's doing something for us just right now, showing us something with his feet. Would you understand that, please?
Yes. I understand that completely.
Thank you, bless you. I feel like I want to kick a football, It's like I'm feeling very, very playful, and I feel actually I need to name it as I've got a ball there, He's playing with his ball, and then I feel that would you understand that he was very good at throwing the ball up in the air and balancing and doing all the tricks.
Yes, he played football, American soccer, but yeah, football, European football.
yes. And then he's making me aware. Thank you. He's making me aware. This absolutely vibrant energy. You know. I mean, I'm really feeling that he's with me as I speak here. And then I feel that he's not the person who would be talking to you a lot. He would just say hello, and then I'm out and I'm doing my things. And I feel that his energy is very, very like a sparkle. And even in his character, I'm feeling that he will be the one who cheers other people up. You know, I'm also aware of a very, very broad and very, very bright smile. Would you understand that, please?
Yes.
Yes, bless you. And then I'm also, as I'm looking at his face, I'm looking, he's showing me just tossed hair, you know. The hair can go anywhere, it doesn't matter, you know. And I feel that when you heard when he was old, when he was younger, you would really try to fix his hair. You know, this is how you go to school, you know, this is how you leave the home. But then I'm aware that as soon as he was out of the house, he was already tossing his hair. Would you understand that, please?
Mm-hmm. Yes, completely.
Yes, and then such a joker, you know. This is how he's coming forward. And then when I'm saying the word joker, he's showing me a card from his pocket. I don't know whether he's playing tricks or knowing how to be sure, just out of the blue, just catching something and making up something very, very spontaneously. You know, this is what he's making me about. Now, would you understand? I need to go with the date he's giving me, around the 5th of May. 5th of May, as someone's birthday, passing, or celebration, please.
Uh-huh.
Would you understand that date? Yes. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Bless you, Carrie. Because he's making me aware that he really wants you to remember that time. Yeah, he really wants you to remember the 5th of May. And then while I'm saying he really wants you to remember, he really wants you to remember the good times. You know, the good times. Now, would you understand that he's playing with your hair? You know, I know I have my hair like this. That yes, thank you. Because sometimes you feel that, oh gosh, what is this? You know, and then and then you really feel that this is how he would be twirling or playing with your ear or he would hide little things behind your ear like a little trick, you know, and then he would bring something forward. That this is what he's making me.
When he was a baby, I would hold him and he would twirl my hair literally in his finger for hours.
Yes. He's bringing you all these lovely, joyful memories. He's thanking you for what you knitted or crocheted for him. It feels like a blanket or something you have created, but he's thanking you for that. Would you take that for me, please?
Yes. I made a blanket.
Thank you. And he's making me aware how much he enjoyed tangling up all your wool and everything, throwing everything all over the place. And then he made sure that he would hide the one you were looking for. He would be hiding things around as well.
Yes. Does he know what happened? Does he know at all what happened?
Okay. Would you understand? I'm feeling quite sudden, you know, like a sudden. I feel that I'm traveling. It feels like I'm traveling, and I had a very sudden jerk, and suddenly I don't know where I am. And then it's my focus was really on where I'm going. Would you understand that, please?
Yes.
Yes, thank you. Because it feels like that he was actually, he planned to take a different route, you know? Actually, he's playing with my hair as well. He planned to take a different route on the day when he was going. It feels like I'm not in a car or not in a public transport. It feels more I'm on a motorbike or somewhere where I'm really feeling my balance. Would you understand that, please?
Yeah. Can you say that last part again?
I feel that when he was traveling on that day, he was not taking a public transport. I'm not feeling being in a car or a bus or a train or anything. It feels more of a motorbike because I can balance myself.
Yeah, he was on a motorcycle.
Yes, bless you. And then I feel that he was going faster than he knew that he was going faster. But he just tried to get to that point where he can balance himself, you know. I'm also feeling on one side I'm seeing, I don't know, mountains or rocks, but I feel that the road I'm riding, on one side I have this very steep wall of rocks, and then on the other side, that is where I want to keep myself away from. Would you understand that, please?
Yes, completely.
Bless you, bless you. He's giving you, while he's saying, he's making me aware of the color red. And I also want to say around 2 o'clock or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I feel it's more in the afternoon than in the morning. 2 o'clock or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And I feel that I was nearly there where I wanted to be. In fact, I was thinking about making a break or taking a break for myself, you know?
Yes, that's exactly correct.
Bless you. He's giving you know what, Carrie, what he's giving you, like plenty of little hearts, like blowing, not just kisses, but hearts, you know. He wants you to remember every time, bless you, every time when you are thinking about this incident, he wants you to remember the hearts, what he sent in the very moment, because I'm aware that I'm flying, okay? I have this, my physical body is flying and I do not know where I am. I feel that it is more of like an angle. He's talking about an angle, what he took, and then he's making me aware that if he had taken that angle slightly differently, he would have managed. He would have been able to manage his situation. This is what he's making me, an angle. You know, it's either his body is like you know, bless. You know, what I'm feeling is that this motorbike stopped, and then I'm just flying. You know. I'm flying, I'm going on without, bless you. I'm going on without my motorbike. He's making a reference to his own father and also the paternal grandfather. Would you understand the grandfather in spirit, please?
Yes, my husband also passed away in '96, so his father as well.
Yes, bless you. So he's making me aware of the little, models, you know, the models. They are making these models and then they are laying it out on a table. And then he's saying that he's very grateful for this experience because it's one of those times when all the boys can be together, you know. And he's making me aware of him having a contact with his more relationship with a father and then a grandfather. But now he's making me aware of that. Oh, it's lovely because everybody's together, you know, and it's peaceful because we are not. It's not that the quarreling, but then everybody would say, you know, you could do this or you can do that. So everybody's just getting on what they are doing. You know, he's making models. You know, there's a table. I don't know whether you are aware of that they had an interest, but I feel that the gentleman in the family had an interest about models. You know, like those little things. And then you put them together, you glue them, you paint them. You know, in fact, he's saying that there was something either coming to the post when his incident happened, and then that arrived a little bit late, and I was not there, you know?
Yeah.
He's making me aware.
Did something break on his bike before the accident?
Okay, what he's making me aware that he like I'm feeling skidding, you know? That he was at the point of going too fast, a little bit too fast. He knew that he was going faster. And then he was really like at the point of balancing, you know, just how he's balancing. I feel that he's skidded, you know, I'm skidding. And then I could not complete that maneuver, what I wanted to do. And then I feel that I'm skidding. And I also aware that there is something problem on the road, you know, it's either wet or ice, or something I'm aware of, something, or oil, you know, when we don't see things on the surface. But I feel that it was a little bit late for me to catch, to avoid. And I feel that he's making me aware that what was on the road was already there. So even if he had noticed it being there, he would not have been able to maneuver it better, you know. I feel that he knows that he was pushing his luck in that sense. And I feel that the significance is there, but then I'm not feeling that he went to the rock, but he just had to be aware that it is very steep and there, and then it's there. But I'm more aware of skidding, and then it's not that he did not know, but then something was with the motorbike or something on the surface, you know. And then the combination of that, and then I'm feeling that there is an angle, and I'm ending up somewhere where I did not mean to. You know, this is what he's. But then I'm feeling that he was very aware. He was very aware of what was happening. I feel that his passing, bless him, was like instant, I'm going instantly, and then I feel that in the very moment when he passed, is like that conclusion that that was my life, and then he tried to feel it in more of a not feeling guilty or not feeling bad, but then just acknowledging, that was my life, and then just acknowledging that actually I had a happy life, I lived that life, and then that was it. And maybe next time I will know better. That is a sensation what he's showing me. I'm also present to some internal problems on the organs on the right side in the middle of the body, and then I'm feeling that I feel that he was aware of the sounds, what he heard around him, immediately. I feel that he was, I know that he was showing me that instant, but I'm feeling that as if I am aware of what is happening to me when people find me, that sensation, or how people were hoping that they could help me, that is the sensation. And then he's making me aware of the prayers what you are sending out to him, to him, and then he's making me aware of that white yellowish curtain what you have just recently put up or fixed, and then he's quite pleased that actually is moving, is working quite nicely, and then he's saying that he's very proud of you because you managed to do it without any help, so it's gliding. Would you understand that, please?
Yes, I do.
Bless you. You know what, Carrie, what we will do, because I feel that I feel that he would be giving you more conversation here, So what we will, let me just see, because I have a sensation that he would want to talk to you more and talk more about his private life, and something what you would he would be able to talk to you privately, So Carrie, what I put out for you there, please find me, send me an email address, and I will be just so very happy to continue the conversation with you, the time when we can find each other. If you would like to take this opportunity, and then this is what he's doing with his hand now. He's bringing a song, a childlike song, or baking, something to do with baking, and then how you were helping him to do what you were teaching him, But I'm feeling utmost love, and I understand that he's very much around you on your left side. That's my left side, He's quite curious, as you are moving forward, he's quite curious, and then he's helping you to sign the paper, what you need to sign as you are moving forward, Carrie, thank you very much for working with me. Bless you.
Thank you so very much. That was exactly everything you said was 100% correct, and I really, really, really appreciate it.
Oh, bless you. Please send me an email. You can find my contact details, and I'm just happy to continue, have the conversation, have a full reading for you as we are, But thank you very much. Thank you. I'm just so grateful that we could have, So thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, and bless you.
Bless you. We just had to find each other probably today to have to complete the conversation. So what we will do, even though I said that we are taking 2 callers, and I'm aware of the time, and I'm aware of that lovely gentleman playing with my hair here, we will see whether we will have. So what we will do, because I understand that time is, so we are coming to the conversation, the end of my conversation here. If you could not get through, I understand there is a lovely person, Crystal. Feel free to find me, and I'm going to offer you a free reading here. So please find me. Now, I'm just going to, before we finish, I am going to pick up this book, and I'm going to just open anywhere where we would like to have, and then see what is going to come to us. I tell you what, it's quite, in a way, I once you start reading it, you don't want to put down, You can read so many books, so many spiritual books, and then I most certainly, I find this book something this material, something what is so very relevant to our times. And with Stephanie, we spoke about how actually nothing is really a coincidence, and then how things are happening, and then they are happening at the time when they need to happen, and in a way they need to happen, you know. So I think before we finish, I'm just going to open it anywhere and then see what we are going to have. How many times we have lived and died, and lived and died, you can tell. It's not important. But what is important now is where you have reached. This life you currently own is the most important life you have had so far. It sets the precedent for what will happen next time round. It's quite remarkable. You see, that is a point, but actually maybe I will just close the book and then I will think about it, because this is what I found, that any chapter, any part I start reading, there is something I can relate to, because how he's talking about, how this gentleman is talking about his real life experience and how he has reflected since he passed. And then it really covers all areas of our life, you know. And that's why, you know, so what I'm saying is that if you have questions about your life, like love life, you know, or relationship conversations, or how you are communicating, or how you are being understood by your partner, you know, your wife or your husband, there are things in this book which will give you answer, okay? Now, if you think about that, yes, I can be somebody who's really very much into my work, and I'm not present to my heart energy and my soul energy. I feel that is definitely a book to consider to read. So make sure that you tune into this one next Tuesday on the 23rd of February here at 5 p.m. EST, 10 p.m. GMT. Stephanie J. King will be our guest live, and then just so very, very exciting, because that's very, very timed material she's putting out. So with this recommendation and with this invitation, I'm going to say my goodbye to you here. Thank you very much for joining me here today. This was the sixth episode of my show, and I'm ever so grateful. And then also thank you for Avon, our Psychic Radio and Moonsack TV, for the opportunity to bring conversations here. And I'm wishing you a very, very pleasant, heartful, very pleasant and patient and compassionate week. And thank you very much, and see you next time. Bye for now. Thank you.